What's going on, everybody? It's Mofoe Cake here with another episode of Mofoe's MOAB Mondays. This one's going to be episode 3 featuring Last Kings. And in this video, I'm going to be talking about an experience I had the other day while I was donating plasma, aka selling my plasma. It's kind of like selling my body, but not, in that way, but you know what I mean. So, I went to the plasma center, and I've done it one time prior to that, and the first time I was like super nervous and everything, and I wanted to make sure everything went well. So I was eating tons of food the night before and the day, like right before I went, like an hour before. Drinking tons of water and everything like that. Not drinking any like soda, that kind of stuff. You're not supposed to do that. It makes you like dehydrate and like pass out and stuff. And so the first time, and also I hate needles. Like I just hate needles. They just freak me out, and like honestly I hate blood. So I was like really squeamish and everything. And I know you call me a pansy, but it's just how I am. And it's kind of ironic because I play this game all the time, and you kill people and there's blood and all the time, but it's totally different in person. So people who say it's not different and they don't know anything. But so we go to the plasma center, and like they like put the needle in your vein and everything, gets well set up. But before they do everything, they check your vitals and everything, make sure you're doing okay, and check your blood, see if it's alright to donate that day and everything. Or like when you donate plasma, first of all, it goes through the tube, and then it filters out your plasma from your blood, and then your blood, like your actual blood, goes back into you, and then the plasma goes like in a separate container, and it's for like making medicine, that kind of stuff. So it's helping out people. They also get paid a little bit too, so that's always nice, especially when you're struggling to base stuff, like some people I know, like me. But anyway, so I go in there, and I went with my brother, the older one, 24 years old one, and we go out there, and he's like a bigger guy, so he takes a little longer to donate than I do, because I'm, not super small, but I'm fairly small. And so like just comparison between me and him is like he's a lot bigger than I am, so he takes a lot longer because you have to donate more plasma, like because of your just the body and everything like that. And so we go in there, and then I got all my blood checked and everything, and I'm totally fine, and check my weight and everything, and they ask if I've been eating and drinking. I'm like, yeah, I'm okay. And so then we go out there and onto the floor, like where everyone's sitting there, just doing whatever, having this thing in their arm. And then I'm sitting out there for like 20-25 minutes, and my brother's hung out, and I'm like, what is taking so long? I'm like, maybe he didn't pass his test, maybe he has to do something. And then finally he comes in there, and he's like, sorry it took so long. I'm like, yeah, what took so long? And he's like, well, you have to be a certain temperature, like your body has to be a certain temperature, and if you're too cold, you have to wait 15 minutes and go back in there and test again. And if you're too hot, I don't think you can try again. I think you have to come back a different day or something like that. I'm not exactly sure. But he was cold by 1 degree, which doesn't seem like a lot, but for your body it's quite a bit. So he had like wait for 15 minutes and then go back in there, and then they checked his temperature and he was okay. So then he finally comes out there, and then so I'm already like almost halfway done by this point because it's taking so long for him to get started. And then I'm sitting there, and then I'm doing fine because I hate the blood and everything, but after it's in I can like look at it and it won't bother me. So I'm all done, and eventually I get done donating, and he still has like, I'm gonna write that on the screen, that was funny. But also I forgot to mention, skip the story real quick, pause it. Okay. I just joined this random game right here. Like if you've noticed, very beginning of the video I connected after him. He's not my party or anything. I've never met him before in my life. He's just in this game, and he's like, hey, this guy's pretty good at this game. Like I've watching the scoreboard the whole time, and I'm like, dang, this guy's gonna get a MOAB pretty soon. And then he did, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna put that on my community channel, and asked him if it was okay and everything, and he said yeah, because he doesn't have a YouTube channel. And I also got a multi-kill javelin, and this one is too, so that was awesome. But anyway, back to the story. So I'm all done donating my plasma and everything, and they have him all taken care of. Like, alright, just I was like, well, I need to wait for my brother because he has like 30 minutes left or something like that. And then like, well, you can't wait in here because we have to do other people like right now, so you have to go around and wait in the lobby. I'm like, oh, okay. There's the multi-kill javelin right there. So I was like, okay, I'll go around the front lobby and just wait for him, I guess, for half an hour and be really bored. But also you can't use your phone out on the floor, so I was gonna like play on my phone for like half an hour. And so I was sitting out in the lobby for like a minute, and I started drinking water, like just make sure I'm not gonna pass out or anything. And then I sit down. Right when I sit down, I just feel like super lightheaded. I'm just like, I can't see anything right now. And so I talked to the guy next to me. I was like, dude, go tell someone I don't feel good. Then he's like, okay. And then he leaves and tells someone. And it was actually the physician guy who like checked my vitals and everything the very, very first time, because I feel like an extensive vital check and everything, make sure you're good, check out your background, like surgeries and that kind of stuff, to make sure you're okay to donate. And so the guy comes out and he's like, hey, you okay? And I'm like, no, I'm gonna pass out. Like, I didn't literally like pass out all the way, I could not like unconscious, but like, you know, you have that feeling when your stomach's all sick and you're gonna like fall over and you feel like you're throwing up and your vision's all blacked out and that kind of stuff. That's what I was feeling. And then he comes out, he's helping me, he gives me like Capri Sun, that kind of stuff. And what else he give me? Like some a granola bar, something to give me some protein and make me all feeling better. And there's the MOAB. Woohoo! Anyway, I always want these weird things when I see stuff, but he was helping me. He like lifted my feet up, and like I was in the lobby with like, I don't know, 15 other people, so it was really embarrassing. And my feet were up and everyone's like looking at me weird, and I'm wearing my Mofoe Cake hat at the time, so I'm like, crap, people are gonna not want to know who Mofoe Cake is in the future. Something like that. I was really out of it. And so we go into the side like room thing, and he's checking my blood pressure and everything like that, and he's like, yeah, you need to drink a lot more next time you come. And I'm like, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna come again. But he also like put another, because I donated through my left arm, and then when I went into the room, he put a needle in my right arm, and he put some saline in it, which is like it's like a filler, kind of like get your blood spread out in your body more. Then like it gets oxygen like through all your body instead of just the certain areas where there's blood, because like you're not lacking a ton of blood, but lacking enough after you donate to make you feel like your body isn't working as well as it should. And so we put saline in there, and the saline's like room temperature, but your blood isn't room temperature. It's 98.6 degrees, like roughly around there. And so he puts the saline in me, and so it's room temperatures, like, so it doesn't feel cold, but against your warm blood it's like really cold. And it was just super weird because I could feel it like going through my body, going through my right arm especially, just feeling it go in there. It's all cold, and I can like feel it like running through it. It was the weirdest thing in the world. And what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, my neck, the right side of my neck, I could like feel it getting like, really cold, and it was like a numb kind of feeling. Not like super numb, but it was just, I don't know how to explain it. It was just colder like inside of me, and it was so weird. And so I'm sitting in there with like this stuff going into me, and I'm just like, I don't know what was in. I was acting super weird. It might be because I was dehydrated or didn't know what was going on, but I was in some weird stuff. I was asking all these questions, and he was really nice and everything. He was like, I asked tons of questions, and I was probably being annoying about it, but he was super nice and was answering all of them, trying to help me out. I was like, hey, sorry about this. No, this doesn't happen often. He's like, no, it's okay, it's my job. And I'm like, yeah, it doesn't happen too much though. So then I was sitting there, my brother comes in and he's like, are you okay? I'm like, after he's done donating. So I'm like almost done, like with the saline going through me and everything. Not sure if you guys have been to like a hospital, like been like actually in the hospital yourself, like visited someone, like a relative or friend or something who's been in the hospital. There's like that clear bag that's like hanging on that rack, and it's like the stuff going in. He said most of the time that's saline that they're putting in you. Sometimes it's like other stuff like antibiotics and that kind of stuff, but he said most of the time it's saline to help your blood keep going while they're doing tests and that kind of stuff, in case you guys have ever experienced that. And if not, you might in the near future. So just look for that and be like, oh, that's the stuff Mofoe Cake had in them. Also, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, that was the day in my last video where Mofoe Cake got his name, or how Mofoe Cake got his name, I guess is the video name. I was saying the day before I was at Cafe Rio. That's when I got the 500 subscriber. That was actually right after I went and donated my plasma. Sorry. So yeah, right after that I was feeling like sick, and he's like, yeah, we didn't get a lot of food in yet. I'm like, well, I don't know what to eat that's like healthy and will make me feel good. And he's like, well, it's not really healthy, but we can go to Cafe Rio. And I'm like, okay, I'm okay with that. So that's like right when we sat down, I got the email from my 500th subscriber, and I was so stoked. It made me feel a lot better because I was not really feeling that well. Also, wait, I was going to say, because I was all this stuff like in my mind. Because obviously I don't like read a script or whatever, because that's dumb, and you guys can tell, because I'm always on these random tangents. And like, there's more personality when you're just talking off your top of your head. But I always have like something I'm going to talk about before I start a video, not like set stuff like written down or anything, but just have like a few things to talk about. But I always forget when I start talking, because it's just, I don't know, it's tough, but it's fun to talk to you guys, because I don't know your reactions at all. So I just see the comments you guys put, and some of them are just like, not really feedback. They just say stuff like the camping one. Everyone's like, "Oh, camper," and it's like, "Oh, thanks for the feedback." But can't really do much about those haters. And this video's wrapping up. We're actually down like most of the game, if not all the game, and we come back right here, and I'm not sure if we win or not. You guys can see if we do, and if we don't, then go ahead and hate me. I'm not sure if any of you guys are still watching this anyway, because I just went and rambled about plasma. Also, the plasma, it's like in a huge container. They take a lot out of you, and it's like weird. It's like an orangish yellow clear color. It's really gross, but it's cool. Makes you like think about what's inside of you and how your body's like working. You just want to be healthier, that kind of stuff. Speaking of being healthy, I've been working out lately. It's like I didn't really work out during the winter like at all, so I've been starting like running and doing weights and stuff at the local gym, but it's nothing fancy or anything. And this video is done, and we won, so congrats to us. This guy was beast. I only went let's see, like 33 and 13. Yeah, right there in the middle you can see me, and he went let me see, let me back up real quick, 61 and 3. So that was beast mode. So good job to him. Last Kings is his name, not Final Kings. I said Final Kings beginning of the video, didn't I? That's embarrassing. It was also time for shout outs in episode 2 of Mofoe's MOAB Mondays with Freedom for all of you. I put an annotation on the screen saying if anyone sees this, just post "I'd like a slice of that Mofoe cake" in the comments below, and you get a guaranteed shout out in this video. And it's time to do that from order of soonest to latest, so the first people to comment to the last people to comment. So the first up is Super Mormon Dude. Second is Challenge Accepted. And J Will Gamer 96. I Am Mr. Ridiculous. Malice Merc 123. I'm 2 Beast Texas. Levi Butler / Kill You Ass 943. And Super O Ratman 1203. First thing's going to be a flawless search and destroy game I got with a riot shield, so that one's awesome. It's on my main channel, check that one out. Second thing's going to be how to get your videos onto this channel, and I know a lot of you guys are waiting for me to put your videos up, so just wait for that. Like, I'm not forgetting you guys, I'm just super busy with a ton of people wanting their stuff up. And the bottom one is to subscribe to this channel for more videos in the future, and the other one's going to be subscribe to my Mofoe Cake channel, my main one. And thanks for watching, and I will see you guys later.